Hi, hello, and welcome to yet another episode of IPL Titbits with Gully Cricket. So, Shash, I hope you
Yeah.
have nails left on your fingers as an RCB fan.
Sorry, what was that?
I hope you have nails left on your fingers now after the match.
Yeah, pretty much. I was very confident. I mean, I was
Oh,
like confident after who's that guy? Baloney got out. Yeah.
okay.
But I somehow felt that the bowlers were going to probably restrict them because of the pitch was a little tricky, is what I felt, because Maxwell was able to get some turn. Shabazz was bowling well. All right. So I felt it is not that easy for the opposition batsman to chase that target.
Okay. So, yeah, it was a tricky pitch, you could say. So, starting from the first, RCB lost 2 wickets in the first over itself. And Raja, your ex player, Faf, took things into his own hand and powered RCB to a total of 181. Truly a
Mhm.
captain's knock, isn't it?
Definitely managed, because he has been, not scoring much of the runs. I mean, he started with a good innings in the first match, but after that, he hasn't scored consistently the way that he wanted to. So he needed that innings both from a personal standpoint and from a team perspective as well. Because obviously, if you are contributing towards the team's win, you would get more confidence captaining the team also. So purely from a Faf's personal perspective in leading that team, and that he is doing it for the first time to get the players' confidence in him. Yes, this is a knock that definitely needed. And coming from a situation because you were three down pretty easily, and the way that he has faced his innings and then explode towards the end, which he is always does that. Once he gets settled, he is always does that. So yes, from that perspective, definitely an innings that both he and the team dearly wanted. So you can definitely call it out as a captain's knock.
All right.
Yeah, just to add to Raja's point, he mentioned at the end that that elusive IPL 100 is avoiding him by little margins. Okay,
Right.
so he hopes that that is somewhere around the corner, and we hope that he gets it in the coming games as well.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah,
Okay. So now moving on to the second inning, Shash, there was another controversial decision by the umpire yesterday again.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
so to all those who did not watch it, in the first ball of the penalty meet over, although the ball was outside the tram line, the umpire did not give it a wide, which left Stoinis fuming, and he ultimately lost his wicket in the immediate ball. So Shash, what do you have to say about that decision?
Well, it was there for everyone to see. It was a clear error from the umpire. I think this rule was changed quite recently, where uh, depending on where the batsman is, they sort of judge the wide line. But I
Hmm?
think they have to think about that, because I feel, from my point of view, I feel that where the stumps is and the wide line should not actually change. But then what some people might feel is that the batsman can take an unfair advantage, by moving across as well. So it's something that needs to be, I think, seen from different point of views and see what might work out the best. But yeah, it was quite funny, for the viewers at least, but then for Stoinis, he was definitely quite furious, because he tried to make up for it by moving across the stumps, and then Hazelwood smartly bowled it at him, and rest is history. Like, he got out, and I mean, yeah, we managed to win in the end.
Yeah. But even without that, the pitch was flat. The target was below the winning target at this pitch of 189. And LSG did have the batters who could have gotten them there. But so, Raja, take us to the chase and tell us where do you think LSG messed it up, Raja?
Raja, can you hear us?
Okay. So, I think,
There's a
Raja.
technical issue with his
Okay.
audio. Yeah.
So, we'll move that question to Shaz now. So, Shaz, take
Yeah.
us to the chase and tell us where do you think LSG messed it up.
Yeah, I think, I mean, credit needs to be given where it's due. Like, Hazelwood was again exceptional yesterday as well. He's been doing quite well since his comeback. Uh, I think the bounce in the pitch sort of helped this type of bowling as well. We saw that with the first 2 wickets of RCB, where Kohli also was sort of surprised by the bounce, and he got out. So I think Hazelwood made good use of the bounce that was there in the wicket, especially in the power play overs, getting De Kock out with a beauty as well. So, and even at the death, coming back and taking those wickets of Badoni and Stoinis, as we mentioned. So I think the turning point, if I have to say, was the wicket of KL Rahul, because Krunal and KL were forming a good partnership, and it looked quite dangerous from there, because if that partnership had continued for a little more time, then both of them would have the license to go after the bowling attack. But I would say, like, RCB, by picking up wickets on a regular basis, halted the momentum or the progress of LSG.
All right. So that was the game that was, and RCB saw an all-round performance.
Yeah.
Even though LSG came really close, but the ballers held back, and to sum it up, RCB wins another game, and now we are placed comfortably at the second position in the points table. So Shaz and Raja, Raja, I hope you can hear now. So let's
Yes, Manas.
okay. So let's move on to today's match. This match was initially supposed to happen at the MCA Stadium in Pune, but has been moved to Brabourne to avoid long travels. And the match is between the Delhi Capitals and Punjab Kings, as you can see in our background. So, Raja, now coming to the Delhi side, they're at the bottom half, or rather the bottom third, I could say, of the table. What's the reason? Is it the middle order that's failing to fire?
It looks like that way, Manas, because at the top of the order, you have Prithvi, and currently Warner is coming back to the form as well. And after that, you have Rishabh Pant also. I mean, March has played his first match last game, but he hasn't scored consistently. But if you look at the top four, yes, it has been a good top four. But right after that, the batters that are coming in the middle order, who has to score right from the ball one. So they haven't consistently clicked. I mean, they've tried out Roman Powell, Lalit Yadav, and others as well. But yes, that is where whatever consistency that Delhi is looking for, even if the openers provided a fast start, or if they lose.
Shaz, can you hear?
Hello.
Yeah, I think there's another technical issue.
Yeah, I think some issue with the. Can you hear us, Raja? Hello.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I guess there is some issue with my headset. Is it better now, or how is it?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have used my laptop speakers itself.
All right.
It's okay. No worries.
Though, but what was yes, there
Consistently clicked for them, and that has been one of the reasons as to why Delhi has not been able to consistently win. So probably that is one area that they would definitely wanted to rectify. I'm not sure if that would mean a change of personnel for those slots, but yes, they have to definitely get that 11 sorted out, and hopefully they can win more matches.
All right.
Yeah.
So, like you mentioned, they have consistency issues. But Shaz, there's one guy at the opening spot, who has 945 runs against Punjab at an average of almost 50.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope you know who is it. It's the guy from Australia. No.
Yeah, Warner.
So
Okay.
is he going to be the key player to watch out for tonight?
Well, yeah, you could say that, considering that he's been in a good form in the past few games as well.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely did well in the last game against RCB. And I think his wicket turned out to be the turning point even in that game as well. So considering that he has a good record against Punjab, you might as well fancy your chances of him doing well again. Now, what he also requires, as Raja mentioned, is some support from the middle order, which has been lacking. And that is to be seen. If who are the options that Delhi has, to strengthen the batting order. I think Roman Powell has not lived up to his expectation. So will they think of replacing him with someone? That is to be seen. But they do have plenty of problems, along with people getting affected with COVID as well. So like Mitchell Marsh is apparently hospitalized. So they're struggling in quite a few terms, you can say, especially with their overseas players currently.
Yes. So because of the COVID situation, the match was like shifted to Brabourne at the last minute. Yeah. Now Brabourne has seen almost 16 sixes per match this season, and Raja, with Warner and Pant on one side and Livingston, Dhawan on another side, can we expect another run feast tonight?
Definitely manage. I mean, irrespective of the team that is playing over there, and I guess it's a pitch that is making run scoring pretty easy for them. So I was just looking at the bare minimum score that have been scored. So 170 odd is the minimum that they have scored. I mean, Chennai was all out for 120, but that's more of an operation, one-off innings. But otherwise, the bare minimum score that has been scored is 170 plus. So that itself says, it's a good batting wicket. And with the kind of power hitters that are available in both the sides, I'm definitely thinking it would still go above 16. Probably Lam Livingstone as a single person can smoke more than 10 sixes, honestly. So definitely a potential for more than 16. So, yeah.
All right. So 170 is the minimum score, and the winning score at this pitch is around 198. So they'll have to score a lot. And talking about that, DC has 100% win percentage at Brabourne this season. And that's the only 2 wins they've got this IPL as well. So, Shaz, can we see them winning another one tonight?
Well, why not? I mean, if KKR has lost all the games that have played in Brabourne, then Delhi have a chance of winning all the games that they've played in Brabourne as well. I mean, maybe it is something that they require right now, a change of venue because of the things that they're battling with currently, with non-availability of players as well who have been hit with COVID. So that is one positive that Delhi can actually look at, considering that they've won a few games, or the only games that they've won, they've played this season. So yeah, they can sort of look at that as a positive.
All right. So that is our preview of today's game. And now let's move on to the man of the match contest. So, as you know, the guy who missed his century by just 4 runs, he's the one who powered RCB to a victory. So he got the man of the match award. And we had a lot of predictions, obviously, because that was the first innings, and scoring 96 is a huge deal. So I have the names here, and I'll just spin the wheel.
Okay. Okay, so the winner is Deepak Agrawala.
Yes.
All right. Congratulations, Deepak.
Yeah. So
well
congratulations, done. Deepak. And don't forget, guys, we do have the contest today as well. And the rules are simple. You just have to predict the man of the match and your time till the start of second inning. So keep commenting, enjoy our videos, do share and subscribe. And with that, we end it here. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, Manas. And apologies for the technical glitch.
No, that's fine.
That's all right.
Thank you. Thank you, Raja.